To make fire in the 18th century was the daily bread of the people back then. And one common thing was flint and steel. Very easy. I have own videos about this. You make some sparks and catch the sparks, and with them you make a fire. Very easy. Everyone knows to do this. But this is not the only way, and today I show you another way how to make fire in the 18th and 19th century. And I found description back to the Romans that do the same with a burning glass. What I have here today is a tobacco box from the Hudson Bay Company. The Hudson Bay Company trade for beaver felt, and they are giving a lot of trades to the hunters, and one of them was the Hudson Bay blankets. They are very famous in the reenacting community. And the other thing is this tobacco box. This tobacco box is very easy. You have a place, you can put their tobacco, or some people do the show claw inside and the flint and steel. And on the top you have a burning glass here. And this is a replica from the beginning of the 19th century, 1830, 1820, something like this. And this is what I want to use today. Let's go. Everything what you see here today is what we need for this fire, and then I show you how we prepare it before we start to making the fire. Our foundational thing is this tobacco box here, and with a burning glass. Then we have here shore claw. The shore claw is normally in my box with my flint and steel. I don't use the flint and steel today, but the shore claw from this box. Then we have here rope, and I split it already. Just a normal rope. I use what is over on a camp, something like this, and reuse it. And this is just split this in parts, something like this, the whole rope, and then it is very fine, and this catching fire very fast. Then we have here tri-crast. This is what you can harvest anywhere, and this is what we use too. It is catching fire also very fast, but this both burning very fast. And this is the problem of them. You need to catch this flame and make out of this flame a fire. For this I have here bark. This bark catching fire also very fast, but it burns longer. This is the next layer, and on top on this layer then there come the normal wood. This is dry wood. It burns also very good, but it don't catch fire so fast. This is why we need these different steps. And it is possible to do this with burning glass without charcoal, but it needs more time and more patience. But I do this with charcoal because I have every time when I go charcoal or tinder mushroom, I don't know the English name, with me. Yes. What we now prepare is our bird's nest. It's called like this. It looks like a bird nest. I prepare this like this, and this is my start. And if this catching the heat and we have the glue, then it puts inside, close it up, and then I make an airflow inside that is come catching fire, and until the flame is there I put it there. I show it to you now, and let's start with the charcoal. Now I need my charcoal and my burning glass. And now with the burning glass I try to make the smallest point where all sun came together. I going closer and far away until I have this point. If I too far away it is too big, and if I go too close it goes too big too. And exactly on this point I make my charcoal. Try to go in the middle. And now you see it gets fire, and now I can go to the next step. Now I need to be very fast. I change the camera position. I take a second charcoal. Normally I do this with one, but now I need to go and then take this charcoal, put it in the other one. This catching fire, that I have enough charcoal, and put this in the middle of my bird's nest. A little bit down. And now, with patience and constant airflow, there at the flame. And now I put careful the bark of the sides. I'm catching the fire, and I have my fire where I can cook. It needs a little bit patience until the fire is really catching the tinder, but when they are catching, you can put more on this, and then it's very easy to use this fire and make it bigger and bigger. This is an easy way to make fire in the 18th century style. But the people don't do only the fire, they cook over fire. And I have done in this video a meat recipe from 1717, and I do everything to come so close I can go to the original taste. Enjoy this video, and we see us in the next video.